Bitcoin trading, the most important day. You want to know everything about this, about the last information in the crypto world? Yes? Then smash that like button because it's time for crypto news. Fun on the right crypto at tope. We've told you about the Bitcoin cycle so many times before. You can go to our channel and find those videos in Spanish and English, 4-year cycles for Bitcoin and for Ethereum. But today, we go one step further. We don't talk just about Bob Lucas and some others 4-year cycle theory, but we go a step further and we're gonna tell you everything about this very important line, the most important one, the critical line we told you about in this video, with a new feature today here in Fun on the Ride coming from CryptoCon. Which is this? The idea is that those 4-year cycles do not coincide with January the 1st to the next December the last. No, it has to do with a very specific and important date, which is November the 28th. How is so? Well, this date coincides with the first halving for Bitcoin, the first time that those Coinbase, that reward for the miners goes into half. It happened here in November 28th of 2012. And you know this happens every 4 years. So here starts one of those cycles. This guy telling us, I've come up with a theory that this Bitcoin 4-year cycle one step further. It seems that what happens in a given year could be predetermined by one date, November 28th, the day of the first halving. There are 4 cycle parts. We have the new all-time high part, number 1. Then we have the bear market part. Then we have the accumulation in green. And then we have the preparation for the next cycle. So we have had 3 cycles. We are going to be in the last 2 steps of the third one, just waiting for the next one. Because number 1 is the best year, the best 28th November to the next 28th November, because it's the time where we get to the next all-time high. Not only that, but it also has been significant date relative to Bitcoin lows and all-time highs. So it will tell us not just when are we going to have our highs, but also our lows and many other things. November 28th has been as close as 2 weeks from a cycle bottom or top, and at most 5 weeks off in the case of 2015 market cycle bottom. So we see here a pattern we are following in Fun on the Ride, all these patterns. If you like this content, smash the like button, share us with your friends, and use the links in the description. Thank you very much. According to this theory model, we've reached the maximum error rate at 5 weeks past November 28th, making 15,500 almost certainly the bottom at 2 weeks from November 28th. This year is the accumulation period, offering the best chances to buy Bitcoin. Should I buy Bitcoin? According to this guy, I have no idea. I'm not expert. This is not financial advice. But according to CryptoCon, yes, it is. And also a return to the median price. So you can see here all this information. Let's double check it. We have 3 cycles. We are in the third one right now. This all started on 28th November 2012 with the first halving. And you can see in that first year, we go to this red bubble. This is the all-time high. This happened again here, red bubble, all-time high. And it happened again here, November 28th, 2021. So right now, telling you about all-time highs, we are waiting for this point here, November 28, 2025, and we know, according to this pattern, that more or less 21 days from this point we'll have the all-time high for Bitcoin. At what point in price? Watch past videos to know about this. But also, we can see here the lows, so you can see that in number 3, we have the low, the bottom. Also here, you can see November 28th, 2018. So close to this date was the low. So close to November 2014 was the first one. And then allegedly we had the last one in November 22nd, 2022. So close again to November 28th, 2022. So interesting information. Also, more information here, the middle range. So the thing is that you can see here in number 3 that we also have like half of previous all-time high. It happened here, and it happened also here comparing with the all-time high we did the previous time. So according to this, we can go a step further and tell you about how we can go to 34,500 in the next push higher. So nailing it in November 2022, nailing it in so many other moments. What do you think about this theory? It's crazy. You believe this is what's going to happen? Are you going to accumulate? Are you going to be impatient these 2 years that we have to still wait? Any case, if we compare what this guy is telling us with the number 3 we are living right now, you can see that the last time we were already in the top we were going to do in this cycle. So now everything will be up and down, but mostly flat and going down. And if we are following the second path that we didn't follow for a long time this year, but if we are going to follow this path, then we're going to have a very bad summer, and then starting in September we will start going up to this top in November at some point, as the theory says. More information coming from Alamed C, telling us that you have also the RSI to consider and the basic pattern. So you can see here basic pattern for Bitcoin 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4, and then we'll have 5 in the cycle 4 or 3 as you want to watch it. And this has to do also with RSI. You can see here 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and then 5. Here was the 5, here was the 3, and we are waiting to number 5 right now. So the last time we had a similar situation, we were just cooking the next all-time high. So maybe this time in the next impulse we will go to that top. That's the theory this guy is showing us here. I leave you the link in the description if you want to investigate further. But any case, as we told you in past videos, we have to break this line. Very important one is 70. When we broke it here, we went up for good. It happened also here, and it happened here. So also consider last time we were here, this was the rejection point in the weekly chart. So we'll see next time that we are in this line. We will tell you here what happens. Also remember that telling you about the monthly chart, we are comparing the situation we're having right now with these 4 green candles and then red and then green, with this moment here in 2015 where we have also precisely the cross that we had in the MACD. So not just RSI, but also taking MACD into consideration, we are in a moment where we might start the bull run. You have to consider too that it was 1 2 3 4 5, like 5-6 months before we started going crazy. But we are patient people. We can wait till we break the channel we are in, according to Gert Van Lagen. Do you believe we are in this channel? We brought it to TradingView, link in the description, and you can see that yeah, we might be breaking it right now according to tops and lows since November 2021. If that's so, maybe we are following this line we told you about in past videos. Do not miss those out. You have to consider that no matter what, Bitcoin is doing 78% in first semester of this year, which is a good thing. Right now in the daily chart, we just toward a smile into front face. Why? Because we are down from $31,000. We don't want that. George Rager telling us that maybe this is because market is closed in United States. It will open today, but in Asia, price for the stock market went down today. Dollar is going up. That's why. And I still see some strength in crypto world because we are not going south, even though dollar is behaving okay. And I draw this new line. We need to break it and go lower if we want Bitcoin to go higher. Remember, so important to break this 31,400 line to activate the cap and handle pattern that will bring us to $52,000, hopefully. We have good news in order to that. Remember, BlackRock and the ETF, they have $10 trillion and they will inject some of that money into the market. We told you about the total market cap in the crypto sphere. It went to $3 trillion. We are right now in $1 trillion. And remember that when comparisons are done with the dot-com bubble, well, it was like 10 to 20 trillion dollars. So we still might have space for the crypto sphere to go to that last hooray in the 20 trillion dollars. And then I believe it will be the last one so crazy, and they will be growing, but little by little. Michael Saylor telling us this.
I think I ran a survey on my Twitter. Something like 86% of all Bitcoiners are single issue voters. And so they're not going to vote for anybody that doesn't support Bitcoin. So I think you've got a very, very large group of voters in America that are all going to be pro-Bitcoin, and most of them will require their candidates support Bitcoin in order to get their vote.
So the idea here is also that next year is an election in United States for the president, and the voters that support Bitcoin are going to vote to candidates that support this idea. So maybe in the future, this will be an argument, a topic, interesting topic for politicians to consider. The market red right now, the bubble's red also, and we are greedy, but not as much as yesterday. We have bad news coming from Bitfinex, delisting 13 altcoins, including Terra Luna, but also SpookySwap. You remember videos I did about that. Bitcoin Gold, the hard for crazy stuff engine. We were FOMOing a lot with that. Also Luna, the fiasco, Augur status. So we'll see how many of the cryptos we bought in the past will survive. More bad news. The Chinese city of Jinan accepting payments for the digital yuan, the CBDC, in all the buses right now. So they are incentivizing the citizens in order to use it. They will pay public servants also in this digital yuan. So they are trying to fight cash, and they're trying to fight Bitcoin too. More bad news maybe Hong Kong issuing a stablecoin to rival USDT and USDC. Do we need another stablecoin, or do we need Bitcoin backing everything? What about Ethereum? Well, we went up, but not cigar. We want to cross the $2,000 line. I draw this white line to see if we find support here, but again, $2,000 is being very difficult to break, even though Ethereum ended the first semester with earnings of 71%. So good for Ethereum. Litecoin, 27 days for the halving. And you can see how similar is now the pattern with the last halving. So maybe we will start, as we told you in past videos, going down and down. Those are the 10 most important ones, and Litecoin is 11 right now. So Solana surpassed it yesterday. In the meme coin ecosphere are just all going down mostly, but Pepe 2.0, now Pepe 3.0 going 91,000%. So when will this crazy stuff end in Pepe 14.0? You can follow all of this crazy stuff in dextools.io, link in the description, where I follow the price action for Pepe right now trying to find support in this red line, in my crazy opinion. Do not trade with what I say. Pepe, that we have footage right now about the real frog. Here you have it, having fun in the water because it's too hot out there, and telling you about the meme ecosphere. Our favorite trolls, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, they will fight, and now they're going to fight with Twitter. Meta's Twitter rival Threads is going to be launched on San Fermin Festival, July the 6th. What will happen with this? Well, who knows? The idea is they are going to use all Instagram database. So this is huge, because maybe you will believe they will not have supporters, but you will automatically be redirected there. On the other hand, some people saying that they tried this Threads thing in 2021 and they failed, and they are trying again just because of what Elon Musk said about limitations on Twitter. So we'll see about that. Interesting. In the DeFi ecosystem, we are beyond $40 billion, which is good. And now let's talk about smart people. Here you can see a baseball match. This guy grabs the ball, but you will see he's going to give this ball as a present to a girl, which is awesome, but not the one he catches. You can see that he has another one in his hand. He's keeping the one from the match and giving away the other one with no value whatsoever. Oh my God, I've been scammed. Like in the crypto world, be careful out there. Everything is so scary. Like when an engineer designs a scarecrow. Oh man, this will scare the crowds, and also it would scare myself for good. But what doesn't scare me is aging, because I saw this 70 years old guy and he looks to me like he is 27. So good for everybody that keeps on dreaming and fighting no matter the age. And now to the community, thank you to the postman that sent me this watermelon thing for the swimming pool. Also, what about this sad guy? Why? Because he wasn't using a Hamlet and died already. But if you use a Hamlet, and then you will see that you will be smiling. So we better use it and smile. Good stuff, crazy stuff here in FunOntheRide. Iron Man sent me this guy killing the watermelon but having fun. So eat some watermelon and enjoy life. Maybe you want some Bitcoin, maybe you want a sandwich. Well, eat whatever you want. Whatever happy. What about that sound? Just there you go. And also, maybe from time to time we will fall, but we don't care, because eventually we will catch that fly, which is our freedom, which is our health, which is everything. Even though we will have some moments like this where you feel everything is going south, where everything is too windy to just stand there, but you are a rider, so you will do it, and you can count on us for that. You have friends here in your community. Crypto News, FunOntheRide, of course, go there and hack some of them. We have no more time today. If you want to listen to this in Spanish, go to FunOntheRide, our primary channel. If you want more in English, just wait to next. FunOntheRide, crypto news, health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come. Crypto a tope, to the moon!